What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you absolutely massive news to the Japan server of One Piece Treasure Cruise V2 Legend Rayleigh. This is a legend absolutely befitting of the title The Dark King. This is Rayleigh in all his glory, how he was meant to be. His splash art is absolutely beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. Let it sink in. This Rayleigh, whoever is doing the artwork at Bandai, you are doing a great job, because you guys, you will see some really thick characters incoming. That was kind of cringy, but let's move on. So Rayleigh, what does Rayleigh do? This Rayleigh, I actually have OPTC Academy's page open, so let's get their images up. Their link will be in the description down below, guys. They will leak out English translations of all these new units. So this is Rayleigh, that's his 5-star artwork, because he is a legend. He's going to be 6-star. Pretty nice artwork there as well. His captain ability is a little wrong here, but what he actually does is reduce cooldowns by 1 turn, boost attack of everyone by 2.5 times, so he's a universal rainbow captain. All units 2.5 times attack boost. He will increase recovery and HP by 1.25 times, so he's also kind of tanky. And when his HP is low, he will boost the attack to 3.5 times attack for all units. All units will get a 3.5 times attack boost, and he will also increase the rate of matching orbs appearing when his HP is low. The HP is low thing probably suggests he is a cerebral unit. He is most likely going to be a fighter unit as well, so very good for Legend Lucy and G4 teams. Mwah, bellissimo, Danke Bandai, absolutely brilliant stuff. So I will go over that again. 1 turn cooldown reduction for all units, 2.5 times attack, which increases to 3.5 times attack if HP is low, 1.25 times HP and recovery boost, and also increase the rate of matching orbs when HP is low. So really good unit. Lots of stuff in his captain ability, but if you thought that was a lot, his special has even more stuff. 200,000 fixed damage to one enemy that bypasses all defensive barriers and buffs. Of course, it's fixed damage, and he will lock the chain multiplier to 3 times. 3 times, guys, 3 times! Freaking hallelujah, because this is so much better than the 2.5 times chain locks that we currently have. We also have 2.75 in Kanjuro, and we have 2.75 in Adventure Mihawk. We thought that was good. 3 times Legend V2 Rayleigh is just blowing them out of the water. Absolutely fantastic. He will boost orbs by 1.75 times as well, which is decent. Not the 2.25 times that we have on like Legend Lore V2, but 1.75 times still absolutely fantastic. When HP is low, he will reduce damage received by 95% for 1 turn. 95! And he will change empty block, tandem, and meat orbs to matching. So he does Kuma's special as well. He's crazy good, guys. He's crazy good. Remember, guys, though, 95% and the orb manipulation relies on having low HP. But that's only when the special is activated. After you've used that special, you can heal up your HP if you wish. So, bellissimo. It's absolutely brilliant stuff. So I'll go over that again. He does 5 things. 1. Fixed damage. 200,000. Goes through all defenses. All barriers. It's all gone. It's done. 200,000. That's first thing. Locks chain multiplier to 3 times. That's the second thing. 1.75 times orb boost. That's the third thing. 95% damage reduction when HP is low. That's the 4th thing. And the 5th thing changes tandem, empty block, and meat orbs into matching when HP is low. That's 5 things. Rayleigh, you take my breath away. Like, literally, he's making me run out of breath. Let's move on to Gladius, who is the thickest piece of artwork I have ever seen in One Piece Treasure Cruise. It's quite unbelievable, but just look at that. Is this not the best artwork in One Piece? Just look at him. He's freaking beautiful. Gladius, his captain ability is pretty much garbage. We only have his 4-star captain ability, so I'm not even going to bother with that. His special, he'll reduce HP by 80%, of course, what Rayleigh needs. He'll empty all bomb orbs and deal typeless damage dependent on how many bomb orbs was removed. So something like Columbus or Lumbus, Rareku or Lumbus does that with block orbs. Colosseum Kid, Moria, basically they purge these orbs and they do damage 1 through to 6, not 1 to 6 damage, depending on how many orbs there was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 removed. They have a multiplier of how much damage they will do. I'm really hoping this Gladius does a lot of damage, otherwise this special is pretty much garbage. But on top of that, he will boost attack against delayed enemies by 1.5 times, for 2 turns, which is okay. It's niche. It's a very niche special. There are better conditional attack boosters, but we'll have to wait and see. The treasure mode units historically have not been amazing, but they've been niche. They've not been bad, but they've not been amazing, so they're pretty decent. We've also got a pretty thick looking Robin here. Quite skimpy, I have to say. No nosebleeds here, but he will reduce 2 turns of paralysis, change empty orbs to matching, and delay all enemies by 1 turn. Now, I don't have off the top of my head anywhere where she's specifically useful for right now, other than obviously treasure mode Cavendish, where that special is most likely going to be very useful. But right now, in practical use, I don't know anywhere that paralyzes you, makes your orbs empty, and requires delay. But it's still a very useful special, especially if the cooldown is low. You will get this cooldown maxed if you do pull the Robin, so that's pretty handy as well. But I'm going to guess that cooldown is going to be like 14 or 15 turn cooldown, which will make her slightly redundant. I'm hoping it's going to be like 10 or 11 turns, because then it's still a useful special. But we'll just have to wait and see. It is what it is. Another quick look at Rayleigh V2's artwork, which is absolutely beautiful. Now, if you want to see where I'm getting all these other images from, guys, do check OPTC Academy. Their link will be in the description down below. They'll leak all of this stuff for you in English as well, just like Japan Uber Alice does. Now, my phone has gone off, but we have got treasure mode Cavendish. Now, this is his default. This is just his default captain ability. As I see, we may have got a full translation. Yes, we do, courtesy of Spaceman, who by now, if you haven't noticed, I always leave his link in the description down below as a default, because Spaceman looks into the files of the game and he pretty much brings you all the leaks straight up in Korean, English, and also Japanese. So the captain ability of this Cavendish is actually very good at max limit break. He will boost the attack of driven characters by 2.5 times, recover 2 times character's recovery in HP at the end of each turn. So similar to Raider now, but a little bit better, and for driven class instead of blue. If you hit good or better with the same type of characters 3 times in a row, so if you hit a good, great, or a perfect, doesn't matter which, just as long as you hit them in a row, he'll further boost the attack of driven characters, not further boost, he'll boost the attack of driven characters to 3.75 times. These treasure mode units are crazy. They are so good. I pulled a very good driven unit. If you guys have not seen it yet, check out my video that I uploaded yesterday. I did a pull on the lore banner, the limited lore outside of sugo-fest, and I got a very, very good driven unit. So this goes perfectly well with this Cavendish, who is a Psy unit. 3.75 times attack boost for your final 3 units is absolutely superb. If you had a good, great, or a perfect, doesn't matter which. If you have a chain lock, guys, for driven units, I'm not sure if they do, that drawback of having to hit that stuff in a row is not too bad. Like, even if you go with hitting goods or greats or perfects, whatever you do, it's really not that bad. Special, he will remove all positive buffs on your team, recovers HP by 1,224, I'm guessing 1,224 stands for Christmas Eve, the 24th of December, and changes badly matching orbs into matching orbs, which is pretty good. Now, I don't know if this is for driven units only. The second part of his special, boost attack and orbs of driven characters by 1.75 times for 1 turn, is actually a fantastic special. That's the first time, I believe, a unit boosts both attack and orbs by 1.75 times. We have units like Dawson and Mr. Zero who boost by 1.5 times, but I think this is the first time we have a 1.75 times attack boost to driven units and a 1.75 times orb boost to driven units all in one special. He also heals by 1,224, and it looks like, guys, it really does look like he changes badly matching orbs into matching orbs, and I think that's for all units, which is pretty good. It's very similar to Pika's special in that sense. So that's pretty decent. His Sailor ability, boost base attack, HP, and recovery of driven units by 50. Not bad, pretty standard. And he will make Psy Orbs count as beneficial for all driven characters. So very similar to, what's his face? The Sanji lookalike, Duval. Very similar Sailor ability to that. So that's pretty cool as well. So that is all the new units, guys. I know it's a long video, I do apologize. Whew! That was a lot of stuff. It really was a lot of stuff. This sugo-fest is pretty awesome. I'm looking very much forward to it personally. The new Rayleigh is the hype of the hype. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Rayleigh, one of my favorite characters in One Piece. Probably a top 4 unit for me. Top 5, top 4 character. Unit in the game, I would say captain ability wise, he is definitely top 10. Not sure if he would be top 5. But special, when you combine how good his captain ability is with how good his special ability is, if you balance that equally, which I personally think you shouldn't, but if you do balance them quite equally, I would say just having him is one of the top 5 units in the game, one of the top 5 legends in the game, because you can use him as a captain and you can use him also as a sub. He's a fantastic sub, fantastic captain, but obviously I think captain ability is more important. I wouldn't say he's a top 5 captain, but as a legend, as an overall package, definitely a top 5 unit. Let me know what you guys think. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. What I wanted to point out as well, guys, is with this sugo-fest, the one thing I don't like about this sugo-fest is that, if I can quickly get this up for you guys, give me one moment, guys. And the one thing that I don't like about this sugo-fest is, so we're clearly going to get a lot more V2 legends. The prime example here of what I'm about to say is Legend Rayleigh V2. Now, he is a legend that doesn't really fit in with any batch. We already, I wouldn't say recently, but not too long ago, we got the time skip units, the time skip allies, for example, Heracro's time skip, Perona time skip, and we also got Rayleigh time skip in that batch. Obviously, they're not going to release a V2 batch of them right now, because that'll just be done. They're still on Dressrosa, obviously, with the Robin, the Cavendish, and also I can only think of Thick! Gladius, not Thick, Gladius. So the next treasure mode, they haven't released a legend with treasure mode before. Now I'm gonna guess the next V2 legend might be someone like Crocodile, because I don't think he fits in with any batch, honestly. Maybe pushing it like a Marineford V2 arc, not V2 arc, V2 batch, where we get all the Whitebeard commanders V2'd again. I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. We'll get a new Marco legend, maybe a Jozu legend. Very likely to get a Crocodile V2 at some point. Let me know what you guys think the V2 legend is going to be, honestly. That's the one thing I don't like. They're forcing V2 legends. But as long as these V2 legends are great, I don't mind. Rayleigh, I'm just so happy that Rayleigh doesn't have a crap captain anymore. Shanks as well, Marineford arc V2. He needs a much better V2 unit. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I will be replying to all comments on the first day, second day, and probably the third day. But after that, I have to focus on other videos, obviously. But thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And goodbye.